Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily, of course, Solana update. All right, had to do a video on that. I mean, what we've seen in the last 24 hours, and especially just the last 12 hours or so, is more bearish momentum. All right, and we talked about that yesterday. And this is not necessarily the end of a bullish Solana. I actually still think it's most likely that we will hold this main support level, the green area, which I think you figure it out, but I think we'll hold that. But what we talked about yesterday, and that's also what we've seen, or yeah, I mean, not necessarily what we're seeing right now, but what we've seen in the last couple of hours is that the Bitcoin dominance is getting pretty high. All right, and Bitcoin had a bit of a pullback earlier this morning. And just in general, overnight we had some bearish momentum, also with this spike right here. So what that means, if Solana is very correlated to Bitcoin, which is the truth, what that means is that with a higher Bitcoin dominance, if Bitcoin falls down, Solana will fall down even more. So that's what we're seeing right here. And like I said, I mean, we talked about that yesterday already, that this was a possibility, and that Solana on its own, I mean, at this moment, it doesn't look as good anymore as it did yesterday. We've had a bit of a drop in momentum, in open interest. So that's not amazing, but it's also not the end of the world. I mean, fundamentally, I would say Solana is still doing great. And as most of you know, technically, we had a major bullish breakout, all right, which I'll show you in a moment for if you missed it. But we're still making new highs in terms of total value locked. So fundamentally, Solana is very strong. And technically, this is quite a strong uptrend, all right? Here you can see. Ultimately, if we stay on top of like 102, we're still bullish, but we would love to stay on top of 105 here at this resistance level, because that was the break of the range. All right, so now we'll see whether that's actually a possibility. Now, like I said, because I think that Bitcoin has found some support here, and I think Solana overall still has a lot of momentum, and also I think the bullish breakout counts for something at the very least. I would still say it's most likely will hold this bullish momentum. But I do want you to know that if, like, I also do expect Bitcoin to pull back at some point of time. So if Bitcoin pulls back, then what could happen is that Solana will drop down all the way to, below our main support level at 104. And when that happens, we still have plenty of support from 103 and $100 and just in general this support. But from that support level, we would need to break back above our main resistance level then, 106 and 105 pretty quickly. All right, that's the only way we can still have a bullish Solana if we drop down to this level right now at 101, 102, etc. All right, and that is very much a possibility depending on what Bitcoin does. And that's the most difficult part of this analysis, because what's going to happen next with Solana really does depend on what Bitcoin does. The correlation is so high that Solana at this moment, especially with the momentum dropping like this, it really does not have a will of its own. All right, so I would say if I just look at Solana, I would say one more spike down is a possibility, but in general, I expect us to break back above 108 to rally up to 115 and 116. I would say that's most likely, and I still think that's most likely also given the situation for Bitcoin. But I just want you to be, want you to be aware of the situation. All right, if Bitcoin really gets a big pullback now, down to 46,000, and Solana drops down towards 100 and is not able to get a bullish breakout soon after, Solana is just going to fall back down into some sort of a consolidation down here. So be prepared for that. All right, obviously I'll keep you updated, but for now I think this is what you need to know. All right, so if you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. There you can also, if you're interested in that, you can also sign up for my premium and signal group. That's up to you. For now though, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.